Hello, I'm BOODFM and welcome to my channel. If you're brand new, thanks for checking out a video. If you're not brand new and you've been here for ages, you're a legend. Thanks for watching another one. And this is episode 3 of The Road to Anywhere, my personal save, which I've brought to you that every season I make into a video. And I discuss what I've been up to and I take you on that adventure with me. And I'll be honest with you, it is so much fun. I love playing it. Different kind of series than normal. It's not a let's play where we're doing live comms. It is generally, I just talk through the season. Some of you enjoy it. And if you come back for episode 3, you're a freaking legend. Thank you very much. Because the story's getting better. It gets better and better. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It's probably the best save I've played, personally, in a long, long time. I love the adventure aspect of it. Brilliant. Brilliant, honestly. So if you are enjoying it, don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you go and check out my other Let's Play with Denton Villa. Love that series. Best series ever. Check it out. Right, so, episode 2. Well, actually, episode 1 started in the 3rd division of Germany with Fortuna Köln. We ended up scraping it up and getting promoted. Then last year, I jumped ship to Livorno thinking I was going up a division to Seria B. I'd not looked, they'd actually been relegated, so basically we just sidestepped into Italy, into the Italian 3rd division. We managed to get up through the playoffs and win the Serie C Cup. But at the end of the year, I came to a crossroads. Do I stay here, rebuild, try and keep this team in Serie B, or do I jump ship to another team which was more grounded, had more foundations in Serie B? They just finished about 8th or 9th, and they were doing pretty well, pretty decent squad. So I thought to myself, I'll apply. If I get it, great. If I don't, I'm alright with that. I'm going to be in Serie B, whatever happens. So, did I take the job? Yeah, I took the job. Now, I've said this isn't going to be a different club every year thing. It just depends on how I feel. And I felt this team was more established in Serie B. And I just wasn't feeling it in Livorno. It's going to both these teams. And we're going to have to rebuild on loans and freebies. I knew that. I was going to have half a team of loans, probably. It's Serie B, we've got no money, but I don't know, I like the look of this club, I like the logo. I've never heard of him, which excites me. I just didn't feel it, and I just thought, great, if I got it, we're going for it. But if I stayed at Livorno, it was going to be fine. I went for it, I got the job, and I started a new career at Salernitana. A team, like I said, I've never heard of, but I just spent time in Serie B, some in Serie C, even lower maybe. You know, got a decent sized stadium. I was happy. Facility wise, we've got a 31,000 seater, or 31,000 all seater, but apparently we can't use it all. It gets downgraded to 26 for some reason. Facilities wise, we've got good training facilities, below average youth, so I'm not expecting us to be bringing through our own players. I really highly doubt that. When it came to my staff, again, I got straight in there like I did with Livorno last year. Scrapped a load of them and just brought in a crap load more. Really strengthened the staff and felt pretty confident that they could be difference makers. When it came to players, some lads have gone. They had a lot of loans from last year, some very good ones. They had a striker from Lazio was class, but none of them had re-signed apart from one player, which is a left back, who is probably the best left back in the league. It's quality. So he's signed on for a second year on loan. But I've had to bring in all my own players, which is quite good. It's always exciting to go searching to build that squad around your tactic, which is staying the same. So I think we've got a well-rounded squad, a decent squad that could maybe do something. I might have said the team finished 8th, but I think they finished 9th last year, and the bookies think we're going to finish 9th again this year. As you'll see there, the Dream Team, Media Dream 11, that's our left back there. He's a decent player. Juventus under 23s are the best team. Great. But I think we can do better. I've got a bit of faith in this team, am I? Here is a squad arranged by ability. It's quite big at the minute. I do plan on trimming it down. I've just got some players up from the under 20s just to give them a chance, see if anyone's worth a shot, because we've got no money. It is what it is. We've got what we've got. The best player in the team is Federico Di Marco, who is class. 22-year-old on loan from Inter Milan. He was here last year. I like him. I think he's going to be a great player for us. We'll have a look at our best striker, Milan. Can't say his second name. 30-year-old Bosnian, who is 6'6". Look at them physicals. Not the greatest at finishing. Composure's crap. Off the ball ain't great, but he's a man mountain. I think he'll be a difference maker. Don't know why, but he reminds me of Matic from United. Don't know why. Best central midfielder is Moses, who can cover in 2 positions. Don't need the wide ones. He's decent, all round decent. He's got good ability according to my scouts. But yeah, he's all right. I like him. Is that about it? I think we've got some good players. This guy got on loan, left winger, who can play up front. Got him on loan from Lyon. I like him. I think he's got decent ability for this division. I think he's going to be okay out there. Can cover, like I said, can cover up top, but he definitely will be playing on the left. My goalkeeper's not bad. Quite like my keeper. 27. Only got 2 years left on his deal. But I think for this level, handling's alright. Reflexes are very good. He's probably not even peaked yet. Looks like he's got room to improve. But I think the squad's alright, and I think we can improve on that. I think we can do better than 9th. Playoffs, man. I think we can go with the playoffs, but I think the playoffs and the rules in this division a bit crazy. Here we are on the rules, and promotion, right? Why they can't just keep it simple, I've no idea, but the promotion, top 3 teams win promotion to Seria A if more than 14 points separate 3rd and 4th. Top 2 teams get promotion if more than 15 points separate 3rd and 4th. And it's the same with the relegation. Bottom 4 teams are relegated to Serie C if more than 4 points, blah, blah, blah. When it comes to qualification for the playoffs, teams in 3rd to 8th can qualify. Teams all over. If you beat your auntie's next door neighbour's team and you buy a pasty for your dinner on a Thursday, you might get a playoff spot. It is just random. It's like I said though, financially, we're in a hole. I don't think we can get out of it. Because they just don't make any money. I just don't think there's much money in this division, and we're not making any money. And we're already, this is no fault of mine, already in a lot of debt. So it's a bit worrying, because if that keeps getting bigger, I don't know how long this club could survive, really, because they haven't got any good players of their own, but not anyone that you could sell for a huge amount of money. There's no one you could sell to save it, basically. So it could be interesting. Tactically, I am sticking with my tactic. See if it goes to plan or not, but I'm sticking with it. I do believe that over time, I think we've proven that at Cone and Livorno, that over the course of a season, it usually comes good. I better hope that happens, because jumping forward into September, and it's not started very well. We've drawn our first game, lost the next 2, and yeah. Playing Livorno soon as well. That'll be interesting. And we find ourselves with Livorno in the relegation zone. I don't want to get relegated, but my job's already on the line. This is Italy. Get rid of head coaches like that. But Livorno, I don't want them to get relegated either. Look bad on me. Every team I'd get promoted get relegated straight away. Which brings me on, actually, to Fortuna Cone. Some people did ask me what happened to him, and I didn't tell you, did I? They got relegated. So they went up and went straight back down. But they did replace me with Torsten Frings, bit of a German legend, loads of caps for Germany. Played for Bayern Munich, and he's actually quite a good manager. And it was always going to be a tough ask because of the squad and there's contracts and all that, and the lack of money. But he's a good young manager, 43. Good attributes, really. If anyone can get him back up again, it'll be him. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. But who cares, really? That's the history. We're in the here and now, and we need to get a grip here, or I'm going to be sacked. But by January and the start of 2021, things have started to pick up, and I was super happy. I wasn't super happy, but I was happier, and we were in 5th, and only 4 points behind top of the league. So we'd obviously started to pick up points. Also, Livorno were in 13th; they were out of the relegation. So let's see who's been doing the business for us, and how well have we been doing in the competitions. Well, in Serie B, it actually carried on a bit crap. When I last showed you, we were there. We then didn't win again for another 3 games. So the first 6 matches, we were pretty much looking like a relegation team, and I actually started to doubt me and my tactic, and I'm thinking, do I actually change something up? But then, as always, you get a win, and from that win we got another win, and I'm thinking, yay! And then we played Livorno away and made their fans very happy. Their returning manager, who deserted them, came back, and they battered us. Gotta say, I wasn't happy with that. But then after that, it was character building, because we went on this fantastic run. And then since then, it's been a bit sketchy. finishing off with a 4-0 win, which is awesome. But we're 5th in the league. Not only that, we're still in the Italian Cup. Got through the qualifiers. First 2 teams, we were favourites, but then we came up against Sampdoria. In their own back garden, massive underdogs, and we battered them. Super proud of this. Super proud. But it's tied up a game away to Inter Milan. So I'm guessing, you know, our Italian Cup run is over. But we've achieved what the board wanted me to achieve, and that is get to the first round. So we're in the first round. So I'm fine with that. When it comes to the league, though, they want us around the top. Even though the media predicted we'd be 9th, they want us around the top. So we're there. So at the minute, I think they're happy with me. As you can see, I've trimmed the squad down a bit now. I do swap it about a bit. We go with the flow. But the best player in the team is someone we didn't even look at the beginning. And it's Andrea Risotto, or Risotto. Sounds like the food. And proof, don't always go off this. Because if you go off this, you'll think, oh, it's crap. But on the pitch and in this formation, this tactic, he does the business on that right wing. He does the freaking business. He's awesome. Scores a goal every other game, man. He's great. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Risotto. Left back, doing the job. Striker, like I said, doing a job. My left back here is not doing too bad, but I've got no one can settle in that position. I've got Vitali, who, quick look at him, you know, he's all around a decent player, 33. I've got Akpro, who is a midfielder, right back, left back. He can play all over. He's decent. And then we've obviously got Pinato as well, who plays a lot in the centre, but can also play at left back. So we've got all these players, and it's quite a flexible squad, really. I just don't need any big injuries. Could also do with a little bit of money, please, because we're skint and the money's just flying, going. Which again is no fault of mine, but I'm a bit worried. But it's not like we've got this huge wage bill. I have my squads on loan. Some of them we don't have to pay for. But we're 8th in the division with a 5.73 million annual salary. Right? And the teams that, forget Juventus, because that's going to be proper Juventus, isn't it? But the team in second, who I can never say, Sassuolo, 18 million. Chievo, 10 million. You know, so we've got this huge wage budget. We're just not making any money. We're also crap at defending. Look where we are. Hello! Hello! 18. But this is where my tactic, if you watch any of my series, this is where I always redeem myself. Never that great at defending. Always pretty good at scoring goals. And it's no different here. We're easily scoring the most goals in this division, obviously. Same with my Denton Villa series. Go check it out. But half the time, we're average in defence and up there when it comes to scoring goals. So I'm super happy. Bit of a Kevin Keegan, you score one more than you kind of thing. Jumping forward to March, and the first thing I've got to show you is this, and it's possibly the best loss I've ever had. Could not have been prouder of my boys. Massive underdogs, even bigger than the last round when we played Sampdoria. This is Inter Milan at the Giuseppe Meazza. But why do we give them a game? They had twice as many chances, they had more of the ball, but we played well and we took our chances, and they had to go extra time and nick a goal. We just got tired. But Risotto and Milan up front played brilliantly. It's disappointing, it's heartbreaking when you get so close against such a huge, historically big team. But I could not be proud. I was just super proud of the character. Honestly, I know it's only a computer game, but yeah, it's the best loss I've ever had, I think. When it came to the league, though, we were second. Things are close. Honestly, things are close. When you think the team is 6 is on 44 points, only 4 points ahead of them. You've got 2 teams below us on 47. It's close, close, close. But super exciting. Sassuolo, whatever they're called. I have no idea how you say that, their name. Top of the league by 2 points, but we've got a game in hand. Things were clicking. I told you. You've got a bit of faith in your tactics sometimes. Fight on through the bad times. And you'll see here we're not doing bad, are we? Because after that last bit I showed you, it was a bit sketchy, wasn't it? At the start of the year, we started to pick up form again and went this fantastic run where we won loads of games and only drew once. So, yeah, things are clicking. If you've got some major injuries, the wheels would fall off rapidly because the depth isn't really there. Also, you're probably thinking, you had the January transfer window. Didn't do any business, so I didn't show it you. There was nothing to do. There was nothing to do. I'm just sticking with these lads because they are becoming Like they're like brothers. They're starting to fight for each other. Finances though are still looking crap. Not falling off the cliff as much as I thought. We're starting to plateau a bit. A little bit. Still a lot of money to be in debt with though, innit? And I don't know if we've got the kind of board that could cover that. Because Seria A, I think, has got a lot more money. I think if we went up, things would be better. Sponsorships, tickets, attendances, and maybe even get some investment somehow. In this division, the longer we stay in it, the longer this club's got a chance of freaking going bankrupt, man. Squad-wise, and Risotto, whatever his name is, he's still my best player. Brilliant, honestly, such a good player. Forget star ratings, class. DiMarco, left back, is up there as well. This guy, I start to really find his feet. Lazolo Benez. I think I got him on loan late on in the transfer window, was it? Pretty sure I did. Just not talked about him, but he got in the team and he's just run with it. Good player, 23 years old. He's come from Germany. He's Slovakian. Great passing. Great, some just great attributes for this division. His vision, his passing, his technique. I like him, and he's been awesome for us. Jumping forward to the 8th of May, and we've just finished the season. The season is well, it's not over actually. Last time I showed you, we were doing really well. Well, the guys kind of, I don't know, bottle jobbed it, I'll be honest with you. We ended up finishing in 4th, which is a playoff place. Livorno in 12th, so they're safe. They're out of that weird relegation thing, which just looks weird, and they're out of the massive playoffs. So I'm happy with that. They've not gone crashing back down. They're staying in Serie B. But we, kind of blew it a little bit. Now I've reversed the dates so you can see, because my head's in the way. And just look at the end of that season. We didn't get beat. We didn't get beat again the rest of the year. So last 2 times ago we jumped in and we had that bad patch, which is down here. And then we had that good patch where we were like up there. And it's this. We could have won the league, you know. So disappointing drawing that many games. 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 2-2, 1-1. And a lot of them games, right, I don't know if you'll see. Yeah, the last one, 91st minute, bloody equaliser. A lot of them, 90th minute, equaliser. It felt like quite a few, there was a few more than that as well. Late equalisers just freaking blew it for us, I'll be honest with you. So, like last year with Livorno, trying to get into Serie B, we now have to go into a playoff to try and get into Serie A. But going into these playoffs, we've got a lot of freaking knackered players. We've got a couple of injuries to 2 of our best players in Panato and that my young striker. So yeah, the wheels had already started to fall off. I think they were going to fall off, go crashing into the freaking forest, and we were going to go hurtling and turn into a ball of fire and die and have our faces melted off. That's how I was feeling about the season. So the playoffs began here away at Cosenza. That's what we're going for. And it started okay. We won 3-0. Great victory. Because you're always going to be better at home. Battered them really. Super confident that we were going to boss this semi-final. And we kind of. You know, we came back to our place and we won. So it was 4-0 in aggregate, taking us into the final. A bit more even though, surprisingly, this game. Orlando got us the goal. He's actually been a decent player for me this year. The right winger, obviously he's been backing up a very good player, but he's also played a lot on the left. And, you know, his average rating was just short of 7, which is average, but, you know, a decent squad player, and he's still young. And that goal cemented our place in the playoff final. Playoff final that we had to start away from home against Ascoli, who I reckon I had no fear of. I know we had some players injured, the squad was a bit battered, we dropped a load of points, but it was business. And this was like the business end of the season. And I think a lot of guys decided to step up and play well for me. And this was a great game, all round great game when it came to average ratings and my lads doing the job. Orlando scored again, Moses got a goal, and Sambuca scored in the 77th minute, giving us a great chance at home to get into Serie A. And that is exactly what we did. Taking them back to our place, beating them 2-1, 5-2 in aggregate. In a game we absolutely controlled. We were awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, as a team they didn't stand out, but they did nothing. They didn't push us one bit. It's like they just give up. Raised the white flag. A young lone striker of mine scored both goals as well, so I was happy for him. We dominated it. Look at the chances compared to theirs. And we were now in Seria A. But we were going to be going into Seria A in debt. Not as much debt as we were. More money's come in. It's been good. We're only £5.5 million in debt. That is not great. They give me a transfer budget of 5 million, which is weird. I've said this in the past. I don't spend money I ain't got. So I'm thinking half the squad's going to leave because they're loans. A lot of them might not re-sign anyway. I'm probably going to be looking at life in Seria A, like I always do with my teams when I take them up. With 5 players, no money, worried. Absolutely worried. So I don't know what I was going to do. I don't know. But before I tell you, let's look at a few other things. And that is my squad, of course. And it's arranged by average rating. And obviously risotto, everyone's favourite food. Where's my best player? 31 games, 8 assists, 13 goals. Great player. DeMarco, the left back, which was our left back, has been number 2 all year, really. Benez, brilliant midfielder. It's the same boys, really. All the guys I wanted to do well did well. And I was really happy with him. But let's have a look. If we change this to contract and expires, obviously you've got all the loan guys, but you've got Akpro, good player. Di Simeone, 18, young keeper, not too fussed. But if we go down to Risotto, a lot of these guys have got time on them, so it's not that bad. They've all got like a year left. But they're good enough for Serie A anyway. You're going to lose all these. Losing half my squad. And the half I've got, that will beat us. Talk about challenge. What do I do? Well, first up, there was jobs available, but nothing that would make you want to jump ship, right? And sometimes this is the trouble. I go on here each season and some that stand out to me and I think, I'm going for that. But honestly, and this is my honest truth, right? The honest truth. Even if there's a big job had come up, I wasn't going to go for it. I think it was time that I planted some roots somewhere. I know it's going to be tough. But honestly, I just didn't want to go. I thought, I jumped ship with Fortuna Con and they went back down. I jumped ship with Livorno, they stayed where they are. But you know, it's about time if I took a team up. That's 3 promotions I've got now. It's about time I took a team up and tried myself to keep them in that division. There we have it. That is the end of episode 3. Hopefully you enjoyed it enough to smash the like button. If you are new, feel free to subscribe. And to everyone else, just thanks for watching another one of my videos. And there you go. Season 3, Team 3. I'm finally staying somewhere. I'm going to try and do something here. Try and keep a team that should go straight back down in the Serie A. I think it's going to be super challenging. Obviously, I've already played a bit. I've looked in. I know what's going on. And it's not going to be easy. It's not like I could buy Cristiano Ronaldo or anyone like that. It's really going to be a fingers crossed. But something that's going to be fun, I hope. So yeah, hopefully you'll join me for that. I love it. Seriously, I love this series. I love this save. And hopefully you're enjoying watching it. So massive thank you to everyone who stuck with it. Don't forget, check out my other series if you haven't already, with the mighty Denton Villa. You've been great. Honestly, thank you. I've been Booed. I'll see you next time.